Good morning, Crossroads South, and happy Friday. It is Friday, December 2nd, and it is an A day today, which means you have red, yellow, green, and your A day encores. Just another reminder about our trimesters ending soon. I want to give a shout out to a handful of students I saw in the hall. You know who you are. Checking grades yesterday on their way to class. They had their computers out, and I said, "What's going on here?" And they said, "We're checking our Genesis grades." So that is definitely a good reason to have your computers out in the hallway. And making sure that you're all set, looking at what your grades are. As I said, grades should not be a surprise. You have full access to them, so make sure you're checking them. Part of your responsibilities as a student. So that is important for you to do. Speaking of which, as we start to get ready for the trimester change, which isn't next week, we still have time. Those of you who have rotations for or trimester-based encores, you're going to change. So take a look at your schedule. If you notice something's off, like you had health this trimester and you have it again next trimester, let's get ahead of those so we can make those schedule changes. Every now and then there's a glitch with a schedule, and it's easier for us to do it ahead of time than it is after the fact. Any schedule changes that you need or adjustments for T2, you can send to your assistant principal, Ms. Hinson or Mr. Kimmick, or come and visit them, and definitely take a look at where you're going. If you're switching as a sixth grader for world language, make sure you know who your teacher is, which language you're going to, and the room location, because those will change up as well. All right, so that is my announcement about rotations and Genesis and grades. We hope that you have an awesome Friday. We are also gearing up for some spirit days prior to winter break, so that'll be exciting. Look for news for that. And today is the first play practice, so students who are involved in that, make sure you're ready to go after school. And again, I say this all the time, please check the afternoon announcements and listen carefully to those announcements so that you know what is happening this afternoon in terms of sports. Another announcement is it is chilly out there. It was 21 degrees this morning when I got into my car, which means it is jacket weather. I know that a lot of you tend to think that you can survive the weather, but you should have some sort of coat and jacket, and you can keep it in your locker. But some coat or jacket that you're wearing, especially on these cold days, just in case your bus is late or something like that, okay? And for those of you who are gearing up for a concert, it's Monday. We're very excited for that first winter concert, all right? That concludes the morning announcements today. Please stand for the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have a great day and have a wonderful weekend, Crossroads.